I'm going to skip back in file order, everyone. We're going to be doing file number 107, AB 528 by Assemblymember Alanis. That's 107, AB 528 by Alanis. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 528 by Assemblymember Alanis, an act relating to criminal procedure.
Assemblymember Alanis, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. AB 528 aligns California state law with existing federal protections regarding the handling of child sexual abuse material, also known as CSAM, in criminal proceedings. AB 528 addresses critical gaps in California's criminal procedures by prohibiting the reproduction and removal of CSAMs, thereby mitigating the risk of unauthorized distributions, and it protects child victims from continued trauma. I ask for your aye vote. Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblymember Alanis. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 73, noes 0. The measure passes. Back to file order. We're going to pass and retain on file item 424. We're going to pass on file item 425. Brings us to file item 426, AB 1380 by Assemblymember El Hawari. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 1380 by Assemblymember El Hawari, an act relating to wildfires.
Assemblymember El Hawari, you are recognized.
Good afternoon, Mr. Speaker and members. I am so proud to present AB 1380, which creates a permanent, dignified pathway into firefighting careers for formerly incarcerated individuals who served on CAL FIRE hand crews. We've taken amendments which have removed opposition and now enjoys a support recommendation. Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblymember El Hawari. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 72, noes 0. The measure passes. We're going to pass and retain on file items 427, 28, 29, 30. Brings us to file item 431, AB 1521. By the Committee on Judiciary, presented by Assemblymember Kalra. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 1521 by the Committee on Judiciary, an act relating to state government.
Assemblymember Kalra, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Assembly Bill 1521 is the Judiciary Committee's Civil Law Omnibus Bill. I respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Kalra. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 58, noes 0. The measure passes. We go backwards again. File item 118, AB 586 by Assemblymember Flora. Again, that's file item 118, AB 586 by Assemblymember Flora. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 586 by Assemblymember Flora, an act relating to professional fiduciaries.
Assemblymember Flora, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Colleagues, I rise to present AB 586. Fiduciaries serve as guardians or conservators of a person or an estate, a trustee, or a durable power of attorney for health care or finances. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Flora. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 69, noes 0. The measure passes. Going back up to file order, we are back up at file item 432. We're going to pass and retain on file item 432. That gets us to file item number 433, AB 280 by our Majority Leader. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 280 by Assemblymember Aguilar Curry, an act relating to health care coverage.
Madam Majority Leader, you are recognized.
Good evening, Mr. Speaker and members. AB 280 addresses a basic but important issue, making sure health plan provider directories are accurate and up to date. Patients They always call my office. They call the providers listed by their plans, only to find they're out of network, not accepting new patients, or unreachable. This causes delays in care and unexpected out-of-network costs for consumers. Existing law already requires health plans to keep the provider directories updated and accurate. This law has been on the books since 2015, but many plans' directories still have high error rates. AB 280 addresses this issue by setting clear accuracy targets and imposing meaningful penalties for noncompliance. This bill will ensure provider directories are reliable so Californians can access their health care they need when they need it. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you, Madam Majority Leader. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 52, no 6. Measure passes. File item 434, AB 350 by Assemblymember Bonta. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 350 by Assemblymember Bonta and others, an act relating to health care coverage.
Assemblymember Bonta, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. Proud to present AB 350, the Respecting Fluoride for Kids Act. This bill requires health plans to cover fluoride varnish in primary care settings for children under 21 years of age, clarifies that Medi-Cal covers fluoride varnish, and facilitates the ability to bill Medi-Cal for fluoride varnish in public health settings. AB 350 passed Assembly Health and Appropriations with bipartisan supports, and no votes. I respectfully request your aye vote to make fluoride varnish more accessible to children.
Thank you, Assemblymember Bonta. All debate having ceased, clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 68, noes 1. The measure passes. Now we're on to file item 435, AB 478 by Assemblymember Zabur. Clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 478 by Assemblymember Zabur, an act relating to local government.
Assemblymember Zabur, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, when disaster strikes, no one should have to choose between their own safety and their pet survival. AB 478 will ensure that pets are accounted for during emergencies with clear procedures to support pet owners during evacuations. This is a support bill, and I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Zabur. Seeing and hearing no further debate, clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 74, no 0. The measure passes. We're going to pass and retain on 436, 437, 438. Members, let's go back to the beginning of the list. And we have many bills that are going to be taken up that are now ready. Beginning with file item 34, AB 11 by Assemblymember Lee. File item 34, AB 11 by Mr. Lee. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 11 by Assemblymember Lee and others, an act relating to housing.
Assemblymember Lee, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise with great pride to present AB 11, the Social Housing Act of 2025. Members, we have a dire affordable housing shortage, and if we are to do it, we cannot rely solely on the for-profit market. We must follow the lead of many countries like Asia or Europe to follow their example as providing housing as a human right through infrastructure. We have to make sure that we ourselves are using our state powers to develop affordable housing that's mixed use, beautiful, and accessible to everyone across the state. This bill would create an office of public sector social housing developers that utilizes this power. I'm really proud to be doing this bill once again, and I respectfully ask your aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Lee. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll. Excuse me, my bad. Roll is still open. Roll is still open. All those vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 41, noes 18. Measure passes. The roll is closed. Mr. Kalra. Members, we're now taking up item number 63. AB 347 by Assemblymember Kalra. Clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 347 by Assemblymember Kalra, an act relating to pupil instruction.
Assemblymember Kalra, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. AB 347 is the Compassionate Learning Advancement for Science Students Act, also known as the CLASS Act. AB 347 will strengthen current law that allows students to opt out of animal dissection assignments by being given a written notice informing them about their right to opt out and be able to receive a comparable assignment to achieve the same learning outcome. The CLASS Act is a step in the right direction to strengthen students' ability to opt out while encouraging alternative methods to help increase student engagement and support their interest in learning about anatomy. Students exercising their right to opt out should not be penalized for their decision. Instead, they should be given the same equitable opportunity as their peers to receive a comparable assignment. Students have a right to an equitable education. By providing students with a written notice, AB 347 will empower them to make informed decisions, given a choice to opt out of animal dissection and instead receive an alternative comparable assignment. The bill has received bipartisan support. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Kalra. Assemblymember DeMaio, you are recognized.
To the author of the bill, a simple question that you can answer in your closing. Would parents have any sort of say in this opt-out that the minors would be able to exercise, or would these all be the decisions of minors without parental consent?
Thank you, Assemblymember DeMaio. All debate having ceased, seeing and hearing no further debate. Mr. Kalra, would you like to close?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This bill further strengthens and empowers the current right of students to make the choice to opt out. So it doesn't create any new entitlement or right of students. The students already have that right to opt out. This just educates them about that right, and most significantly, gives them an alternative assignment that's comparable in the instruction, which is particularly significant since the pandemic, when everyone involuntarily opted out of doing dissection. With that, I respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Kalra. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 64, noes 3. The measure passes. Skipping ahead again, folks, we're skipping ahead to file item 184, that's AB 873 by Assemblymember Alanis. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 873 by Assemblymember Alanis, an act relating to healing arts and declaring the urgency thereof to take effect immediately.
Assemblymember Alanis, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. AB 873 will repeal the strict timing requirements for unlicensed dental assistants to complete the 8-hour infectious control course and replace it with the 90-day deadline to increase flexibility for unlicensed dental assistants and allow them to begin work sooner. AB 873 also provides the Dental Board of California with statutory authority to begin approving IC courses in virtual formats. This bill received bipartisan support in committee, and I respectfully ask for your aye vote. Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblymember Alanis. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 71, no 0. Measure passes. Ayes 71, no 0 on the urgency. Ayes 71, no 0 on the measure. The measure still passes, Mr. Alanis. Skipping ahead, file item 199, that's AB 938 by Assemblymember Bonta. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 938 by Assemblymember Bonta and others, an act relating to criminal procedure.
Assemblymember Bonta, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today to present AB 938, the Survivors Act of 2025. I authored AB 938 because of the consistent calls from organizations and survivors themselves who expressed the critical need for expanded legal protections and resources for survivors of violence and exploitation. California has the highest reported case of human trafficking in the nation. AB 938 is fundamentally about listening to survivors and ensuring our criminal justice system does the same. It recognizes that many individuals who have been arrested or incarcerated are not simply offenders, but survivors of profound violence and exploitation. AB 938 acknowledges the realities of trauma and offers survivors a pathway towards justice and healing rather than continued harm. It expands legal protections and vacatur relief for survivors of human trafficking, intimate partner violence, and sexual violence by allowing survivors to present their experiences of abuse as an affirmative defense. It also expands access to vacatur relief so survivors can petition to vacate convictions resulting directly from abuse and victimization, thereby removing significant barriers to housing, employment, and other essential resources. I want to be clear when I say this. There must be judicial review when petitioning for vacatur, and survivors must prove their petition is in the interest of justice and that there is a direct nexus between their victimization and the crime that they are seeking, the conviction that they are seeking to have vacated. California wouldn't be alone in passing this legislation. Georgia, Louisiana, Nebraska, Wyoming, and New York allow for vacatur for survivors. Many passed with bipartisan authorship and supports. Oklahoma, South Carolina, Wisconsin, and Wyoming allow for an affirmative defense for survivors. Over 90% of human trafficking victims are criminalized while being trafficked. This bill is proudly supported by survivor advocacy organizations, public defenders, trauma-informed legal scholars, and leaders in restorative justice. I respectfully ask for your vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Bonta. All debate having ceased, clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 44, noes 19. Measure passes. Skipping ahead to file item 204. AB 959 by Assemblymember Hadwick. Clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 959 by Assemblymember Hadwick, an act relating to teacher credentialing.
Assemblymember Hadwick, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. AB 959 seeks to help with getting more administrative credentialed staff in our schools. It's a support bill with no opposition. I request an aye vote. Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblymember Hadwick. Assemblymember Alanis, you are recognized. Mr. Alanis.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For the author, is this your first bill, and why is it not a 2-year program? You can answer that in your closing.
Without objection, or do you wish to answer in your close? Assemblymember Bryan, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. No, bipartisanly, we are curious why this is not a 2-year program.
Thank you, Assemblymember Bryan. Assemblymember Solace, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the member of Alturas, having visited your district recently in AD1 and gotten to understand the people of Shasta and Redding, how do they really feel about this bill? You can answer in your closing. Thank you.
Seeing and hearing no further debate. Assemblymember Hadwick, do you wish to close?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My district is very supportive of this bill because we do have a critical shortage of administrative staff, and in my rural counties, you have to move to get your internship credential. So this would be a very good move for rural California, and I respectfully ask for your aye vote. It is my first bill on the floor, but my 6th to hopefully pass because the rest were consent. So thank you.
All debate having ceased, clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 70, no 0. The measure passes. Skipping ahead yet again. File item 211, AB 1011 by Assemblymember Hoover. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 1011 by Assemblymember Hoover and others, enact relating to crimes.
Assemblymember Hoover, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to present AB 1011, also known as RILA's Law, a very important bill that I've been working on for the last 3 years. I was approached by a father in my district in 2022 who had lost his daughter to child abuse at the hands of a daycare worker in 2019. I just want to, first of all, obviously it's a very important bill, but I want to thank the Public Safety Chair for his work with our office, crafting a narrow piece of legislation that really makes sure that we're going to be preventing these crimes in the future and making sure justice is served in these cases. And I respectfully ask for an aye vote. Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblymember Hoover. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 65, no 0. The measure passes. On to the next file item number 212, AB 1018 by Assemblymember Bauer-Cahan. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 1018 by Assemblymember Bauer-Cahan and others, enact relating to artificial intelligence.
Assemblymember Bauer-Cahan, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. I feel like all my bills are regarding artificial intelligence. This is AB 1018, which is an incredibly important bill regarding automated decision systems. This bill is really simple. It says that if you are creating an AI tool that makes a decision that is consequential to Californians, be it in the banking, the healthcare, the housing setting, that you need to make sure it's not biased. And the reason this is critical is the way these tools are built is data in, outputs out. And the data in these tools often represents historical bias. And so what we're seeing is that what comes out of them has bias in it. But that isn't the end of the story. These are sophisticated AI tools, and they're actually incredibly simple to correct. So the best-in-class tech companies are doing exactly what this bill asks. They are making sure that these tools are checked before they're deployed on Americans, and Californians included. And so this bill asks to do the same, and with that, I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Bauer-Cahan. All debate having ceased, clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 46, noes 16. The measure passes. Skipping ahead to file item 259. This is AB 1258 by Assemblymember Kalra. Clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 1258 by Assemblymember Kalra, and act relating to diversion.
Assemblymember Kalra, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, AB 1258 is a bill that would extend the sunset date of the Young Adult Deferred Entry Program until January 1st, 2029 for selected counties, Butte, Nevada, and Santa Clara, to continue to use this program. The authorized counties allow young adults between 18 and 25 years of age who have committed a nonviolent felony to voluntarily enter into the program that will offer age-appropriate services in the juvenile system. Studies have shown that young adults are still undergoing significant brain development that could lead them to make impulsive decisions that could result in a felony conviction, jeopardizing any opportunities for them in the future. This program aims to reduce reoffending rates among young adults and is beneficial for both the participants and the community as a whole. By extending the sunset date by 3 years, AB 1258 can continue offering this program to give young adults the best opportunity to receive age-appropriate services as the state continues to evaluate the short and long-term impacts on young adults. This bill has received bipartisan support, and I respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Kalra. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 55, noes 12. The measure passes. We're going to move to, Mr. Wallace, we're going to move to file item number 268. That is AB 1293 by Assemblymember Wallace. Clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 1293 by Assemblymember Wallace, an act relating to workers' compensation.
Assemblymember Wallace, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I respectfully request an aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Wallace. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 71, no 0. The measure passes. Ms. Schiavo? We're going to take up file item 272, that is AB 1312 by Assemblymember Schiavo. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 1312 by Assemblymember Schiavo, an act relating to health care.
Assemblymember Schiavo, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, I rise to present AB 1312. I know what number it is. AB 1312 really has its roots in charity care, and the origin of charity care in nonprofit hospitals was that by nonprofit hospitals receiving massive tax breaks, that they would care for the poorest among us. So we know that medical debt is the #1 cause of bankruptcy year after year, that this is a huge issue for people facing unaffordable health care. What we want to make sure of in this bill is that people are screened and have the opportunity to know about charity care if they cannot afford care themselves. That is essentially what this bill does. It ensures that hospitals cannot hide the ball or make it difficult to find out about these kinds of programs, and that individuals who are having trouble paying for their bills receive that promise that was made, that in return for being a nonprofit and being tax exempt, that they will take care of those who need it the most in our community. We're continuing conversations in the Senate to ensure that there is clarity, that the income verification can be done. We believe that that already exists now, but we're happy to clarify it. So with that, respectfully request an aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Schiavo. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 43, noes 15. The measure passes. Ms. Davies, we're going to be taking up file item number 221. That is AB 1051 by Assemblymember Davies. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 1051 by Assemblymember Davies, an act relating to state highways.
Assemblymember Davies, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, today I rise to present AB 1051. Members, this is largely a district bill to rename a portion of the highway in North San Diego County after the Rincon Band of Luceno Indians. This bill has a support record, but I want to take a moment to honor the legacy of the bill. Very recently, the chairman of the tribe, Bo Mazzetti, passed away, and I know that San Diego's delegation is working together for a future adjourn in memory. However, AB 1051 was one of the last bills he signed off on for the tribe to sponsor and proudly showcase their history and story of the tribe and what they meant to the county. I'm honored to carry AB 1051 to honor Chairman Mazzetti. I respectfully ask for an aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Davies. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 72, no 0. The measure passes. We're going to skip ahead. Mr. Wallace, File item number 300, AB 1476, members. File item 300, AB 1476 by Assemblymember Wallace. Clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 1476 by Assemblymember Wallace and others, and act relating to nutrition.
Assemblymember Wallace, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, AB 1476 will allow our local senior food service programs to have continued flexibility to provide to-go meals that many seniors have come to rely on. It's a chance to take a valuable lesson learned during the pandemic when we allowed to-go meals to improve our services for our seniors. With rising food costs, it's vital we provide flexible solutions for our seniors who are vulnerable to food insecurity. I respectfully request an aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Wallace. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 75, no 0. Measure passes. Ms. Addis, we're going to be taking up file item 302. That is AB 1487 by Assemblymember Addis. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 1487 by Assemblymember Addis and others, and act relating to public health.
Assemblymember Addis, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to present AB 1487, which makes important changes to the transgender, gender nonconforming, and intersex wellness and equity fund, and I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Addis. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 55, noes 15. Measure passes. Assemblymember Sharp Collins, we will be taking up now file item 370. Members, file item 370. This is AB 829 by Assemblymember Sharp Collins. Clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 829 by Assemblymember Sharp Collins, and act relating to neurodegenerative disease and making an appropriation therefore.
Assemblymember Sharp Collins, you are recognized.
Thank you. I rise to present to you Assembly Bill 829. 829 creates the California Parkinson's Disease Voluntary Tax Contribution Fund. The California Parkinson's Disease Voluntary Tax Contribution Fund allowing individuals to support Parkinson's research and service on tax return. This measure is a support bill. There is no opposition, and I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Sharp Collins. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 76, no 0. The measure passes. Ms. Bauer-Kahan, we're going to skip to your file item 396. Members, that is AB 1064 by Assemblymember Bauer-Kahan. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 1064 by Assemblymember Bauer-Kahan and others, and act relating to artificial intelligence.
Assemblymember Bauer-Kahan, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members. I'm pleased to present AB 1064, the Lead for Kids Act. After significant amendments in the Appropriations Committee, the bill now simply prohibits a few applications of AI marketed to our children. Those include therapists that are completely generative AI and chatbots that are designed to simulate human personalities. We know that the research is showing that kids are moving from social media to these chatbots, and they can hallucinate and have serious harms. And for those who were in committee, they heard the story of one child who lost his life because the chatbot recommended that he take his life by suicide. These chatbots cannot be trusted with our children, and this bill ensures that they are not. With that, I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you, Assemblymember Bauer-Kahan. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll and tally the votes. Ayes 53, noes 12. The measure passes. Assemblymember El Hawari. Members, we are going to be now taking up file item 411. That is AB 1231 by Assemblymember El Hawari. The clerk will read.
Assembly Bill 1231 by Assemblymember El Hawari and others, an act relating to criminal procedure.
Assemblymember El Hawari, you are recognized.
Good evening, Mr. Speaker and members. I rise to present AB 1231, the Safer Communities Through Opportunities Act, because safety must be rooted in healing, not just punishment. Giving judges more tools to connect people charged with nonviolent, non-serious felonies to court-supervised services that address the root causes of harm, like addiction, trauma, and poverty, especially in communities like mine that are too often criminalized instead of cared for. AB 1231 supports judges in doing their jobs with more options, more clarity, and more care. But at its core, it's about building a system that heals instead of harms. I respectfully ask for your aye vote. Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblymember El Hawari. All debate having ceased, the clerk will open the roll. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. All members vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll, tally the votes. Ayes 42, noes 24. The measure passes. Members, can I have everybody's attention, please? Everyone. Members? Okay, let me do it this way. Members, we're at the end. We do have an adjournment in memory. Let's do the adjournment in memory, and then we'll make an announcement. Please cease all conversations on the floor, members. Give your respectful attention to Assemblymember Calderon, who's recognized for her adjournment in memory. Members, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise to adjourn in memory of Rudy Chavarria, a lifelong resident of La Puente. He was a devoted civic leader and advocate for education who passed away on October 29, 2024. Rudy was born and raised in La Puente, where he graduated from La Puente High School and Mount St. Antonio College. He began his professional career in the Maintenance and Operations Department with the Hacienda La Puente Unified School District, where he would serve for over 40 years. In 2005, Rudy was elected to the Hacienda La Puente Unified School District Board of Education, where he served until 2013. That same year, he and his wife, Gabriela, established the Rudy Chavarria Scholarship Foundation, dedicated to supporting graduating seniors in their pursuit of higher education. To date, the foundation has awarded scholarships to over 150 students. Rudy's vision made him a source of inspiration in the community. He was known for his generosity, and he had a strong belief in the potential of the youth in his community. Rudy is survived by his wife, Gabriela, his 4 children, and his many grandchildren, and all the students he helped throughout his life. I respectfully request that we adjourn in the memory of Rudy Chavarria. Thank you.
Thank you, Assemblymember Calderon. Please bring the names to the desk to be printed in the journal. All requests to adjourn in memory will be deemed read and printed in the journal. Moving on to announcements. Session schedule as follows. We meet tomorrow, Tuesday, June 3rd, floor session at 10 a.m. Madam Majority Leader, you are recognized.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for all your cooperation. Thank you for being here when we needed you. Everyone, we couldn't have asked for a better day. Members, we have dispensed with 226 assembly bills today. This is a record-breaking number of items for the first day of the House of Origin deadline week. So thank you, everybody, and have a good evening.
Okay, seeing and hearing no further business, ready to entertain a motion to adjourn. Assistant Majority Leader Garcia moves and Mr. Tongipa seconds that the House stands adjourned till Tuesday, June 3rd at 10 a.m. Please come to work on time, everybody. Let's get started at 10 a.m. Quorum call is lifted and we are adjourned.